Let's start on our backs. Press your hands against your legs. Walk your ribs away from your pelvis. Lift your head, lay it back down. Level your pelvis, making your hands level. Lengthen out. Inhale, belly rises. Ribs widen. Collarbones rise. Exhale, it all collapses. Inhale. And as you exhale, use a ha sound. Feel your abs tighten from the back around to the sides and to the front, and as a result, the belly button comes down towards the spine. The front low ribs close as well on the exhale. On your next exhale, you use the ha, and then close your lips. You can still hear the ha at the back of the throat. That's the ujjayi breath of yoga. You can either use the ha or the ujjayi. They're the same thing. But you do need to use that breath throughout this practice. Lengthen out your legs. Left arm out, right arm up. Cross your right leg over. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the shoulder and roll up. Roll, 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 pull up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, let the low body go limp and use the abs to bring the torso down. Switch. Left leg, left arm. Low body is limp. The abs to pull, 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 pull. This is sequencing the abdominal wall in the correct order. Switch. And if this hurts your neck, you can always support your head, but don't pull. Pull, 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 pull. Use the abs. Low body is limp. Just the abs are pulling. Stack the hips at the top. Inhale. Exhale, move down. Legs are not working. Soles of the feet down. Inhale. Exhale, chin towards the Adam's apple and peel up. Very tall spine, neutral spine. And then you're going to hinge back from the hip joint until you feel the abdominal wall contract. Serve the platter, hands in tight. Inhale. Exhale, serve the platter to the left. Inhale, lower back. Serve right. Inhale, lower back. Use the ha or the ujjayi. Lips are closed. This is really intense on the abs, so you might want to stick with the ha sound. Release. Walk your feet back. Lounge lizard. Stack your ankles, hips. Pretend you're on a tightrope. Your ankles are on the tightrope, hips, and your hand. If this is too much on your torso, you can walk the hand out or even be on your elbow. Drop your head. This top arm is balancing you. And then sag through the lower torso. Your ribs are moving towards your arm. As you inhale, breathe into these low ribs. And that expansion gives you even more of a stretch. It's going to help your low back. And the IT band. Let your neck go. Sag more into it. Feet are active. like you're pressing on a gas pedal. Breathe deeply, Ujjayi breath. Roll over onto your stomach for a low cobra. Hands are 6 to 12 inches out in front of the shoulders, elbows in tight. Lower your head. You have to set the pelvis first, belly up, pubic bone anchors down, toes and fingers spread. Inhale as you rise and the elbows come off of the mat. It's an arch. Exhale, lower down. Belly up, pubic bone down before you begin, and then you inhale, chin scrapes the Adam's apple, and then the head unfurls. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise a little higher. Maybe move the hands in a couple of inches to a medium cobra. As you exhale, your ribs move away from your hips. So you're reaching ribs forward. Inhaling. Exhale, low ribs move away from pelvis, mid ribs move away from low ribs, upper ribs move away from mid ribs. Belly up, pubic bone down. Inhale, rise, chin scrapes, Adam's apple, unfurl neck. Exhale, ribs move away from pelvis sequentially. Make sure that you're engaging both halves of your back. You're not just using one. Maybe a little bit higher. Most of this work is in the back, but the arms are working too. A little bit higher. Lounge lizard on the other side. On a tightrope, drop your head. Sag. Breathe deeply, Ujjayi breathing. Make sure you're breathing into the low ribs. Get them to go wide. And then add the top low ribs because they're collapsing. Try to get them to widen a little too. Release, press back. The gate. So the leg is out to the side, right foot in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to lean over the leg. Bring your hand behind your head. Press your elbow into your knee just to open up the torso. Drop your head. Gas pedal with both feet. Be at the front edge of your sitting bones. Arm goes up to the sky. Spread your fingers wide. Drop your head again, a little bit deeper. Bring your hand to your shoulder and send it overhead. Be on any body part, on this bottom part. And you can also put a belt around your foot and hold on to it if you wish. And then move your top arm down about a foot above the ground. A little more on the neck. Reach the right hand away. Sink a little deeper. And slowly rise up. You can assist your head up so the muscle doesn't rebound. Switch sides for the gait. Hand comes behind your head. Drop your head. Press your elbow into your knee to open up the chest and rotate upward while you're really at neutral. Drop your head. Feel it let go even more. Hand goes up. Ujjayi breathing. Breathe into the low ribs. They're collapsing. Get them to widen. Press on the gas pedal. Shift to the front edge of your sitting bones. Hand to your shoulder and then shoot the arm overhead. Arm goes down towards the ground. Reach your shoulder away from your head and let it go some more. Ujjayi. Lengthen your spine. Reach out a little more and sink. You're not using your abs, so you can belly breathe here. Belly expands, ribs widen, collarbones rise. As you slowly come up, support your head. And then bring your feet together. Bring the right leg out. Left foot comes into the thigh or the calf, whatever your body allows today. Or you can bring the foot to the crease of the hip. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Opposite hand to foot. So left hand goes to the outer ridge of the right foot or shin. Wrap this right arm around. Grab your leg or some clothes. Just grab a hold of something. Drop your head into your shoulder. Feet are active. Press on the gas pedals. Lean into this left shoulder. Just let your head weight the left shoulder. As the right shoulder rises, Ujjayi. Find some space in the ribs. Get fat in the lungs. All the different areas. There's 5 lobes. Find them all in the lungs. Now you're going to turn the right foot in like the big toe's coming to the floor and lean to the left. You're going to let your hip come off the mat. Lean all the way down until the big toe does touch the floor. And then pressing into your left leg. The left leg's going to help you come back up. Release. Roll up. Reverse plank. Fingers face the glutes. Elbows in tight. Lift the hips. If your neck can handle it, the chin scrapes the Adam's apple And then you can drop it back. The curve has to be in the low neck. Bring your chin, just nod it towards the Adam's apple slightly, and that'll keep the curve out of the upper neck. Squeeze your glutes, lift. Bend your elbows. Let the muscles work. Breathe like you mean it. Lift the chest higher. Big toes together. And then slowly lower down. Right foot comes in, calf, thigh. If it comes to the top of the thigh, you need to turn the sole of the foot up. And that keeps the knee joint in the correct alignment. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Right hand, outer ridge. Left arm wraps. Drop your head. Remember, you can hold anywhere along here or have a strap. Let your head go. Ujjayi. Let go of the back of the leg. Breathe into the hip. Breathe into the hamstring. Make the low ribs expand. As a result of your huge inhales. Now turn the left foot in, the big toes coming towards the mat. Bring it in for just a second. And then lean to the right. Let your left hip come off the mat. Let the head go. Till the big toe touches. Get the upper ribs. And then press into the right knee to bring yourself up. Good. Let go and release. Cross your ankles. Come to a plank. So watch my feet. You're going to curl over your toes and come back. Actually, you're going to walk your feet back some so that you have an angle on your wrists. For your toes, you want your shoulders above your ankles. And come back. And cross. And come back. From here, we're going to shift into an upward dog. So cross over the toes. Lower the hips a little bit. Elbows in. And arch. Belly comes in. Bend your elbows. If the bottom of your feet are really tight, curl the toes under in this position. If the fronts of your shins are really tight, ankles flat. Press into your thumb and your pointer finger. Come to your knees. Sit back. Breathe into your low back. Feel it expand. And then come forward for a pigeon. Your right knee comes up by the wrist, but you're going to sit on your right hip. Your shin is parallel to the edge of your mat. Your hip stays down to protect your knee. And then this back knee straightens. It's not going to go all the way straight. Keep it bent. Lay over the front leg. Drop your head. You can double fist it and put it under your forehead just to support your neck. Bring your chin towards your Adam's apple. or one hand can be flat, or both hands. Your torso is over your thigh, but if you're feeling really flexible today, you can bring your chest over the shin. Ujjayi breathing. You can belly breathe here. Belly gets big, ribs go wide, collarbones rise. Exhale, abs contract. I'm going to rise up, right elbow to right arch. And if you can't quite reach there, just hold it with your hand. So hand, forearm, elbow, and drop your head. Straighten out leg as much as it'll go. It'll stay bent though. Drop your head. You can use any arm position you want if you want to hold your arms, whatever works for you, or hand down. All of these work. Find some space in the ribs. By inhaling deeper, inhaling wider. There's muscles between the ribs. We need to stretch them. You're going to rise up, go the other direction. So left elbow comes to right thigh or your wrist, whatever you can reach. And on this one, I like to put my hand in my shoulder. But again, with the hands, however you can handle it works. And drop your ear to your shoulder. Try to lengthen the lumbar spine, so move your chest towards the front edge of your mat. You're really twisted here. It's hard for the ribs to get large, but you're working on that. So really work against the twist by expanding the ribs. Release and switch sides. Onto your hip. So you sit on your hip, on your knee. Shin is parallel to the edge of the mat. This back leg straightens as much as your body allows today. Breathe into your hip. Widen on the inhale. And then feel your low ribs come down and together into your hip pockets on the exhale. Slowly come up. Left elbow to left arch or wrist. Hand on top of fist, if that works for you, and drop your head. Do your arms however you like. Let your head weight your left shoulder, so you just lay it onto your left shoulder. And then breathe into these low back ribs. Especially on the left side. Ujjayi. Rise up. Opposite elbow to leg, so right elbow. Drop your head. Breathe into the upper chest. Get the upper chest to move towards your chin, the upper front. Drop your head. Let your neck go. Release. Come up. Bring your feet around. Roll down. Right knee over left. Palms up. Cross your right knee over left. Drop your knees to the right. Let your whole torso come to the right. Left arm up. Let the left arm drop open. Float this left arm to a Y and back to a T. Your knees stay grounded to the earth. Left knee has full contact. You can bend the wrist back if you want to add to this. You can straighten the elbow if you want to add. Find your tight spots. Use your abs to bring your knees up. Left knee over right. Knees come all the way down to the ground. Right arm up. Let your right arm open. Keep the right knee full contact to the floor. Lengthen out the back of your neck. Float your arm. From a Y to a T. Ujjayi. Use your abs to lift your knees, moving into Shavasana or dead man's pose. Turn your palms up, let your feet flop open, drop your jaw. Release around your eyes and around your mouth. Throat softens, chest lets go, abs let go. Glutes spread, thighs go soft, kneecaps float. Release down the calves. All the way to your tippy toes, they surrender. Gather up the past, set it on a cloud, let it float away. Gather up the future, everything you're going to do today. Set it on a cloud. Let it float away. It'll come back to you later. Affirm the past does not exist. The future does not exist. The only true moment in time is this one, so be here. As thoughts float up, let them float away. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Take a big inhale over your head and stretch. Exhale, roll to your right side in a fetal position. Push yourself up to a seated position that you like. If this is tough to do, sit on a block or blankets. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Choose 3 blessings in your life and give thanks. As you exhale, lower your ego mind below your compassionate heart in reverence. Inhale as you rise, and namaste.